Good morning. Good morning. Namaskar. Good morning again. This is Engineer Suraj Singh speaking from Bharat, India on this day, July 6, 2021, Tuesday. Unfortunately, last talk was interrupted, so I am moving again on this talk. It's regarding civil field engineering, quality and AnnexSL, COVID-19, health, safety, injurious role, designs, construction methods, contracts. I talked a lot on COVID-19 in last video 412. Now I'm going to issue of safety, that is management system. As I said, this is safety management system which was talked last time. Responsibility in general respecting safety contract positions and various other issues, details of instructions. As I said, various safety management systems like management objectives, goals, safety management system, that is management objectives, goals and commitment, regulations, standard and rules, safety targets and objectives, publicity and promotion, hazards forecast and identification, safety meetings, emergency responses, accident investigations, communications, training. Likewise, we went on and occupational health, permit to work, personal protection equipment, subcontractors, inspections and audits, environmental issues, securities, site evaluation philosophy, and in that philosophy we talked of, safety of prime philosophy. Then we talked of prime consideration. Then we talked of commitments, and that steering committee, job descriptions. Likewise, audit schedule, safety policy, clarify safety policy, funding arrangements, safety meetings, regulation, standard and rules, review program, safety plan, line supervision, safety targets and objectives, statistics, property drainage, property damage, publicity and promotion, incentive schemes, poster campaigns, and then of course poster campaigns and target boards, then exhibitions and displays, safety bulletins, safety newsletters, hazard identification, risk assessment method statement, and of course safety review, task observation, hazardous substances audit trail, safety meetings, frequency of safety meetings, agenda, area safety meetings, toolbox talk, steering committee performances, emergency response, evacuation and response procedures, then training, test exercise schedule, publicity, induction, accident investigation. I'll start, though it was talk, and I think responsibilities, cost of accident, level of investigation, communication, management profile, interference action, weekly progress meeting. Let's go to start with accident investigation. All accidents occurring on sites require immediate attention by rescue, medical aid, investigation, reporting, precautionary measures, as well as insurance claims application. These all activities go simultaneously. Means investigation you have to conduct. First is rescue, means when there's an accident, occurrence of an accident immediately, means everybody turns attention to that accident, all import there themselves, and rescue is first priority, medical aid, and then of course when people are admitted in hospitals or clinic centers, investigation is ordered, and then investigation is conducted, reporting is published, report is published with precautionary measures given or recommended, and then applications related to insurance claims, whatever goes on. That's one part. Now, investigation panel, what is that? Let us see. Investigation panel and following actions, means follow-up actions. Immediately after accident has been reported, site leader and safety leader shall send alert, arrange for rescue operations, whatever possible, to save as many personnel as possible. They'll call for external services if so required. If so calculated to be essential, send victims to hospital, chart out investigation through appointment of certain competent panel. Competent panel shall investigate causes, photograph site and causes. Interview, conduct interview and conduct interview those next accidents. Means competent panel shall investigate causes, photograph site and conduct certain interviews with those who witnessed accidents, and of course form opinion if required, conduct reconstruction model, dummy model, to reach to as many accuracies or as much accuracy in quantity as could be practically feasible. Investigation report shall be circulated to all concerned key personnel. Further action shall be requested on those based on those reports by all those who are responsible for such post-accident actions. And those are victims, they shall be attended by competent officials both in hospital as well as in camp. Workers' camp post-discharge, of course, if they are allowed to stay in camp or still in hospital. If they are in camp, competent official shall attend them. Then rest shall be allowed to victim patients supported by nursing and directed by doctors. Victim patient shall be supported by nursing as directed by doctors. All required medicines and food shall be provided. What it says, there's some problem. I think it's a cause interview, the investigation report. Then when say full attention shall be cared for those allowed during victim's hospital stay. Post-discharge victim patient to have to live in accommodation. Post-discharge victim patient to live in accommodation which shall be provided until recovery and work fitness is certified by medical experts. Insurance claims shall be moved by responsible officials. All update shall be informed to EPC, contractor and engineer. Form. Approved format shall be used for investigation reporting purpose. All information necessary for analysis shall be written in. That is important point, Even if all columns on format are not available, additional columns on format may be inserted to cover up all notes on report. No useful information should be left out. Whatever is possible, whatever is, you can say, enterable, whatever can be gathered, whatever information, reliable information can be gathered, shall be tried to be inserted into that form. Then question of responsibilities. Classifications of accidents based on severity. Severity of injuries shall be approved. Competency dependent officials shall be paneled in for conducting investigations depending on classifications. Says first is classification of accidents based on severity of injuries shall be approved, means patient shall be entered into that class. Then competency dependent officials who are competent for that shall be empaneled in for conducting investigations depending on classification. Categorize accidents by severity and produce a hierarchical investigation or hierarchy to investigate. Cost of accidents. No cost can be defined for accidents. In fact, how can you define cost? But let us assume that it can be calculated, not, you can say, not defined. Like compensation, cost of accidents. No cost can be defined for accidents. Life of human being is precious, and no compensation can make up such losses. Even then, all personnel are insured by third party, which claims can be made for compensation. Apart from loss of life or injuries, compensation may be decided and personnel or survivors